This is section 1.5, salary. So what is a salary? A salary is a fixed amount of money that you earn on a regular basis. Okay. So the formula for this section is salary per pay period equals to the annual salary over or divided by the number of pay periods. You should be reading page 766 of your textbook in order to complete the following. However, I am also going to be explaining you each of them. Okay, so we are supposed to complete the following with the salaries or the pay periods that you could get depending on how a company or a job pays you. Okay, we have weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, etc. So for the weekly, that means that you could get pay every week. If that's the case, you will get paid for 52 weeks, since there are 52 weeks in a year according to the calendar. And then we have bi-weekly. Bi-weekly means that you get paid one every other week. Okay, so every 2 weeks pretty much. That means that if we have 52 weeks in a week, only getting paid half, right? Or the pay periods in a year are only 26. Now, semi-monthly means that you get paid twice every month. And it usually happens the 15th and the last day of the month. If that is the case, since we have 12 months, you will multiply 12 times 2 in order to get 24 months in a year, or 24 pay periods. Now, monthly means that you can pay once every month. And since we have 12 months every year, then we will also have 12 pay periods every year. Bi-monthly means that you get paid every other month or every 2 months. Okay, so if we have 12 months every year, we will only get paid half of it, right? So that is only 6 months. Semi-annually means that you get paid only once every 6 months. Since we have 12 months, or 2 times 6, we can only get paid 2 times per year. Annually means that you only get paid once a year. That's why it's only 1 time a year. And then quarterly means that you get paid every 3 months. Okay, so we divide the 12 months of a year by 3, and that will give me a total of 4. So 4 times a year. Okay, so we now go to our concept check, and we need to find the number of occurrences. Okay, that means that we need to be multiplying what I have here on my right. Okay, this is the table of results that we did on the previous problem, right? So we are going to be working with that. Sometimes we will have to multiply any of those numbers by different amounts of years or months, so we can just find the number of occurrences or the number of pay periods that we could get in a specific time. So for number 1, we have weekly for 1 year. If I go to my little table here, I know that weekly you get paid every week, and there are 52 weeks in a year. Okay, so my answer is 52. Now bi-weekly for 2 years. So I know that bi-weekly, if you get paid bi-weekly, you get paid 26 times a year. Now here is number 2 is asking me bi-weekly for 2 years. So I come here and I just multiply 26 times 2, which is 52. So again, if I get bi-weekly for 2 years, I'll get paid 52 times. Number 3 says quarterly for 4 years. We know that quarterly for 1 year, right here, is 4 times. And I want to know how much would it be in 4 years. So I just simply multiply. Okay, 4 times 4 is equal to 16 pay periods. Semi-monthly for 1 year. Right here we said that semi-monthly means 24 months in a year, or 24 times pay periods in a year. So I just simply rewrite here 24. So number 5 says bi-monthly for 2 years. So I go here in my table and look for bi-monthly, and it says 6 months in a year, right? So if I want to know for 2 years, I just need to multiply 6 times 2, which is 12. Number 6 says annually for 25 years. Annually, according to my table, says that only once every year you get paid. So I just simply multiply 1 times 25 years. That is 25. So my answer here is 25. Number 7 is monthly for half year, or for 6 months, right? So when I go to monthly here, I have that monthly means that you get paid once every month. So instead of having 12 months, I only have 6 months, right? So then I only get paid 6 times. Number 8 says weekly for a year and a half. So weekly here is once every week. Since it's asking for 1 year and a half, I have 12 months plus half of the next year. That gives me 18 months. And I'm getting paid weekly. So for my first year, I'm getting paid 52 weeks. And for my second year, I'm only getting paid half of 52, which is 26. Now I just add both of them, and I have 78. So you will have 78 pay periods. Number 9 says semi-monthly for 2.5 years. So I know that in 1 year, I get paid 24 times. So in 2 years, right, I will have to multiply 24 times 2, which gives me 48. And also add half of a year. That means 12 pay periods, right? So then I get 60. And my answer is now 60. In this concept check, we are going to use everything that we have learned so far in this section, and also our formula salary pay period equals to the annual salary over or divided by the number of pay periods. So on number 1, we have find the bi-weekly salary. So I know that my salary is $42,900. So if I get paid bi-weekly, that means that I get paid every 2 weeks. So according to my table, I will have to divide it by 26. Go to my calculator. and I have 42,900 divided by 26 equals to 1,650. Now for problem number 3, it says find the annual salary when the monthly salary is $4,725. So my monthly salary, right, is $4,725, and I know that we want to find the annual salary. We have 12 months, so I'm going to multiply by 12. I'll go to my calculator and have 4,725 times 12. That gives me a total of $56,700. We have find the semi-monthly salary when the weekly salary is 1,200. So if we go step by step, on step number 1, we should be finding the annual salary. Okay. So 1,200 times 52 weeks, since we get paid weekly, that amount. Go to my calculator, and I have 1,200 multiplied by 52. That is $62,400. Okay. And on my step number 2, I need to find the semi-monthly salary. So my annual salary is what I just found, $62,400. And we need to divide it by semi-monthly pay periods. That means, according to our table right here, 24 months or 24 pay periods. So I'm going to divide it by 24. I go to my calculator and I divide that amount by 24. That is 2,600. And that is my result. Now go to your textbook, look for section 1.5, and complete the problems 3, 5, 6, 8, and 11 for your homework.